know when we're live.
We live.
All right. Shalom.
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 First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Shemach, the honors of the apostle, notice the GMS pushed his word to the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. This is the GMS National Brothers back with another lesson, and Lord, when this lesson is edifying to the elect. Back at again with another lesson through the spirit. Like I said, it's a lesson through the spirit. I didn't have no title, so I just put just the date. So we're gonna just grab something off the top of the dome, and we're gonna roll with it through the spirit. So once again, Lord, when this is edifying to the elect.
I got something.
Go ahead.
It's Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. I'll start at verse 2. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Right, because people got to understand, when you come in this truth, we run on the Most High's time. Okay? You don't run on your time. Okay, yeah, we wanted to get up out of here since yesterday, but there's a certain time and a certain date to where the Lord is going to have things go down, and he already has it set up. Okay? Even though it may seem like it's tearing, you know, you having quote-unquote normal days, you know, things ain't happening exactly in your local neighborhood or by the nearest Walmart or anything like that. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Okay? It said, though it tarry, wait for it. They shall surely come. We got to wait. Okay? The scriptures say we got to have patience. With patience goes into suffering, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, this, it's like I ain't going to say that. It slipped my mind. But was there more on that? And Shalom, Yahweh Shai Brakatah, Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
But
Shalom.
there more on that?
That was it on that.
Okay, Khan. Lord, you got something?
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 9, starting at the top. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right. If you're looking at everything with a spiritual eye and being on your P's and Q's, there's actually a lot of things that are popping off. Yeah, we grab the scripture, though it tarry, wait for it. Okay, like let's say for the example of the mystery disease, Ovid. Okay, they started to lift things back up. Brothers thought, you know, it was the time that we was getting out of here, but it wasn't, you know, because the Lord had it to where, you know, Esau opened things back up. You ain't have to wear the mask and so on and so forth, you know, quote unquote, somewhat decent back to normal. But now, since we, you know, wait for it, it shall surely come. Now they talking about knocking it back down and bringing that back in, part 2. I did a lesson on that yesterday. Is a possibility that Ovid part 2 can come into effect. Okay, starting next month, later on in the winter when they start to implement certain things, man. Though it tarry, wait for us, it shall surely come. Okay, so we got to be patient. There's no set day that we know when the Lord's going to return. The only way we know is the sign of prophecies. At the end of the day, once they make that RFID chip mandatory and they shoot out these missiles and we see Yahweh Shai come out them clouds, you know, we got to wait till then because that's where everything's going to be starting to be set off. Okay? That's the kicker right there. That's the icing on the cake, so to speak. But you got more on that?
No, that's it.
All right. You got something else, Ayuab?
It's Isaiah 55, and I'll give verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, like my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
You got it, brother.
So the Lord said that all these things are going to happen upon the earth, and it's going to happen. There's no way that us mortal men, especially you who don't believe, can negate it, can make it to not happen, man. The Lord said that this is going to happen, and it's going to happen. The Lord said that the RFID micro CHIP is going to be implemented and made mandatory, and there's no way that you can stop it from happening. Man.
But it's already here.
Right.
That's the thing. Just because, like I said before, just because things ain't happening in your local neighborhood, you still cool with the neighbor, and so on and so forth, doesn't mean things ain't popping off. There's a lot of things that are popping off. Just look what's going on the earth. Brothers say all the time, just look at what's going on the earth, and there's a lot of things going down, man. Okay, yeah, it may be in these other countries, but it's gonna come here. Okay, it may happen in certain states, but it's gonna come to your state. It may not happen to your neighborhood yet, but it is gonna end up happening in your neighborhood. It's a domino effect. So it is going to actually happen real soon, man. You may be fine and secure right now, but there's going to be a time to where people are going to start putting hands on you, so on and so forth. Certain things are going to start happening, okay? Because it says in the book of 2nd Ezra, I believe it's either 15 or 16, it said, evil shall grow upon the earth, okay? These evils are growing upon the earth. It's going to grow. It's going to pop. When it's too much to take in, it's just gonna pop, man, and cut loose. Okay, we're not, we're at the beginning stages, but we're not full blown in Jacob's trouble. Brothers are still, able to go home, clock in, run to the store. I said it all the time. It's a wrap when you can't no longer run down the street and grab a bag of chips.
Right.
When that time comes, that's when it's really a wrap. You still have that time to do that, but just because all hell hasn't broken loose yet, doesn't mean you shouldn't be measuring the time diligently. We just grabbed it. The brother lawyer grabbed it. We got to make sure we keep being diligent, even if the neighborhood is quiet. You know? You got something, lawyer?
Yeah, I got two of them real quick. So, because you were speaking, basically, this is scripture that you was basically talking about. I'm waiting until it pull up, Salaki. All right, so this is Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools." Hold on, let me get the rest. Damn. Yeah, it says Ephesians 5:15 and 16. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil."
Yeah, because we're in evil times. Okay, you can't say that we're not in evil time. You got people mean mugging you everywhere, people vandalizing, people stealing, people killing each other, people overdosing on drugs. You got these Edomites, these devils with these unrighteous decrees, plagues and pestilences going on the planet Earth, war. There's a lot of things going down, man. We are in definitely evil times. We're in the last of the last days. Okay, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 3, starting at verse 1. To everything there's a season.
Salakia, because the scripture even say, walk circumspectly. Since all these evils are growing upon the earth and they're increasing, hey, you got to be on your P's and Q's and use wisdom. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are we trying to get into some brawling? Don't get into a Montgomery brawl with these Edomites, man. You don't need to be getting involved with that. Now, if somebody puts your hands on you randomly, that's a whole different story. Handle your business. But just be circumspect, man. Stay out the way. Hey, man, if you can, man, stay at home. So you don't be dabbling with this madness. Unless you have to go out there and do what you have to do. Other than that, man, just stay off the fucking way, man. Okay? Go ahead, Oxalakia.
You good. Ecclesiastes 3, starting at verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build. I'm going to skip down a little bit. It says, verse 8, it says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And that's what we're coming into.
Yep, go ahead.
No, you break it down. I just want to say that.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're in a time of war, like you said. That's what the scriptures say. A time of war and a time for peace. We're not in the peace no more. That peace to the Middle East spirit. You can kiss that goodbye. Okay? There is no peace out here. You got a lot of niggas that are trying to fight for peace, but nah. The Lord said that these trials and tribulation and turmoil and death and destruction has to come in these latter days for us to get the kingdom. Okay? So fighting for that shit is pointless. It ain't gonna stop. The Lord's gonna ramp up these spirits. There's spirits out here. There's death angels. Okay? Doing the bidding of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai. The scriptures say there are spirits that are created for vengeance. There's already been set in stone of a spirit gonna hop on that individual, hop on this, that, and the third to cause something that's gonna fulfill prophecy, division among the people. So certain things have to happen before we get the hell up out of here, and what's gonna go down in these latter days. So it's gonna happen whether you like it or not, believe it or not. It's gonna happen. The Bible, that's why this is the book of the living, not the book of the dead. This is the book of life. Baruch 4:1. It's literally living. We're literally living what the scriptures are talking about. Okay? Go ahead, lawyer. You got more?
Yeah.
That's it?
No, Salaki, I couldn't hear nothing for a minute. No, I got something else if y'all brothers don't have nothing.
You got something, you up?
Yeah.
All right, Salaki. Damn Wi-Fi breaking.
Now you good. It's Satan. It's all good.
This is Isaiah 46 and verse 9 and 10. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Because the scriptures say, because it said there's been an end since the beginning. When you read 2 Ezra to 9th chapter, it said there's a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And the end is the so-called white man rulership, this wicked society with these draconian measures, with these unrighteous decrees. Okay, this agenda that these devils have is coming to an end. Okay, now in the latter days, they're gonna be trying to fatten up their belly and get the NWO started. But that's the thing, they're just gonna get it up and running a little bit. But Yahushua gonna come in and smoke them niggas. Okay, that's part of Bible prophecy. Yeah, the Lord's gonna let them allow and set certain things up, but they're not gonna accomplish the mission that they're after. Because really, at the end of the day, Esau knows the scriptures. He's hurt. Revelation 12 and 12. We've run out of time. That's why he's pushing all these type of agendas and narratives out there to bug out the people. Because he thinks if I up my NWO, I'm gonna get a one up on the Lord. Nah, you still fulfilling prophecy, Jack. That's not how it works, Esau. Okay, you're going down. You and your society and everything that you love is going down because that's part of Bible prophecy. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that was it on that.
That was it. You got something, lawyer?
Yep. So what the fuck? Salaki. All right. So this is Isaiah 34 and 16. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Yahweh of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. For my mouth it had commanded, and his spirit it had gathered them.
Yep. You got it, brother.
So, seek ye out this book, which is what? The Bible, the Apocrypha. You know why? Because it has all the prophecies in there. This is the only book that contains prophecies. And guess what? All the different kingdoms that's in this book that is spoken about, that have risen, that have fallen. Guess what? This is the only book that has that. Even a lot of the different other prophecies that's happened, World War I, World War II, this book has that. World War III, all that. The end days. When you talk about the end days, what book are you reading? Or what book do you think about? It's the Bible, not the Quran, not the Buddhist book, not them other books. They might have stories that's similar, but it's not the truth. The only book that has the truth is the scriptures. So this is the book you need to seek out of. You can't mix it, nigga.
But Slack it. But why do you think, because people, they want to say the book is made up and everything, but everybody literally quotes and deals with things that involve the Bible, even in Babylon, which he's anti-God, but there are certain things that he does that go back to the Bible. These other nations with the morals that they have, everything goes back to the Bible because everybody knows that this is the book of life, and everybody in their mind, they know that this Bible holds a stronghold to the earth. They know that. That's why people get mad, because they know that that's why people get mad when you tell them what they need to do, because they know that's what they're supposed to do. They spirit know, but they've been under the philosophies of Esau, Edom, our people, having their thumb up his butt, his keister, okay? And they've been beaten down to think the ways of the so-called white men is the way to go. But nah, in your mind, that's why the scriptures say, seek ye the old path. Seek how it used to be. That's why you got people that argue with, well, this ain't the 1950s or that was back then. We're in modern times now, but there's nothing changed because the scriptures say, Yahweh Bashim El Shai, I changed not. What's the only thing that's different? What, a car? But before a car, nigga, you were riding horses.
Yeah.
You know, you've always had a home. You always had a stove. What's new? A TV. You know, you're not really living in anything that's different. Okay? It's just Esau and his pseudoscience and bugged out doctrine. That's the only thing that really changed on the earth. You know?
It's really worse. Modern times is worse.
Worse. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I want to say. Is just everything is worse. You know, when you in gross darkness, it looks like everything is good. You know what I'm saying? But when you got that candlestick, you can see that really shit is all bad. Modern life is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So the only good way is like how you quoted out this, out the scripture, seek ye out the old path. You know, everything was better. You know, the old way, so to speak, the ancient ways, they were better. You know, they led to life, not death.
Right. You had everything you need. You had shelter. You had food. You had women to pop. Well, what's different? You're still doing that shit now.
Yeah.
You know, you're still doing it now to this day. Since the beginning of time, you're doing the basic things that you need in life. But what did Esau do? He came in and tampered with it and tried to make it seem like, oh, this is the way to go. Nigga, processed, made in a lab, fake meat.
Yeah.
But we have actual real life animals that we can use to make out of clothing and food. The Lord already gave us what we need. It even talks about what all we need when you read in the book of Sirach. All we need. It's a little list. You know, obviously fire, meat, oil. You know, and then nigga, we have the oil on the earth, which meant for the earth, but you drain it out of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this devil has a lot to pay for, man. Because he's fucking up basically the way of life, how it was supposed to run. The Lord already had it set up from the beginning and how it was supposed to run, but you niggas fucked it up, and that's why everybody out here is weird as shit. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say that's spiritual though too, because the Lord is saying, how what man needs, you know what I'm saying, to survive. But guess what? When Yahweh Shai came on the scene, what did he say? Man should not live by bread alone. So the real oil, is really this truth. That's what's going to keep you sustained in the times to come. So that's what you really need in this time. It's the true oil. You want to be those 5 wise, was it the 5 virgins that took oil in their lamps? That's who you want to be. So get it while you can before these prophecies pop off and the Lord take us off the highways and byways and off the YouTube.
Yep.
This ain't gonna be forever. So don't get used to that shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sit back and pop a fucking beer open and watch the elders and apostles. I know the full truth, but I ain't out there teaching. I ain't doing nothing to further Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's ministry. Get off your fucking ass, because the Lord sees that.
Man, the Lord ain't dealing with you keyboard ass Israelites, you Instagram posting all day Israelites. You ain't out there on the forefront representing your body as a living sacrifice. The Lord's not dealing with you, man. Okay? The Lord wants soldiers. Now, is every member of the elect going to be a prophet, a teacher? No. But as an Israelite man, you should be able to go out and teach. Every Israelite man should be down to teach. That should resonate with your spirit. Not hiding behind the comment board, talking shit, or throwing all these precepts, which we're not neglecting the precepts, but man, brother, do a video or go out there and teach. Because you come into a lot of Israelites that be saying, I've heard the truth since 2012, hasn't been out. I heard the truth since 2015, never been out. And it's like, damn, my nigga, what you been doing?
Mm-hmm.
You can't claim you in the truth if you're not even out there teaching. You can't even claim to be in the truth.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go out there and lay the law down, man. As Nabas says all the time, we're gonna lay the law down. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got something, Wop?
No, I got something.
All right, lawyer, we finna say Salakia.
No, I'm saying show your face. You know what I'm saying? Make your body a living sacrifice.
All right, what the fuck you scared for? Esau already knows when you put Shalom or whatever, he already looking at your phone and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna go after us. He going after you keyboard Israelites too.
Yep.
He gonna go after you niggas. So what? You might as well go out, all out, as Esau, or what people be saying, go all out, ball out.
Yep.
You should ball out with this word.
Yeah.
You're already a target. Was there a red list, blue list, and a yellow list? Nigga,
Yeah.
you're already on one of them.
Shit.
You know, they're already looking at your pictures, your wives, and all that. They already dabbling with all that. All right, go ahead.
Is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 1. And I'm gonna get it in the NLT. It says, and I'm gonna go down a little bit as well. It says, now concerning how and when all this will happen, dear brothers and sisters, we don't really need to write you, for you know quite well that the day of the Lord's return will come unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna expect the due date.
Right.
When something, you order a package and it comes earlier than what it was, oh shit, I thought it was supposed to come on the 3rd, it came on the 1st. That was unexpected. The
Right.
scriptures say the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. You don't know when a thief is pulling up. Ain't no thief gonna text you, yeah, I'm about to pull up and take your flat screen at 5 a.m. He ain't gonna tell you that.
Right.
Okay? So the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Okay?
Yep.
We all gonna wake up. I was meditating on that earlier, or was it yesterday? I don't know. It was a recent thought I had that I was thinking of. But you're gonna wake up to all hell breaking loose. You're gonna wake up to being thrown in a truck to a FEMA camp. You're gonna wake up to having to be a pilgrim on the earth, run away. We just gonna wake up to it. They might pull up to your job looking for you. You might have to escape through the back.
Yep.
You know, Khan, you said what?
I said a new America.
Yeah. It's about to go down in many different ways. It's going to play out beautifully, man, through the spirit.
Yep.
But it's going to pop off in many different ways.
But
Okay. Go ahead.
it says again, verse 2, for you know quite well that the day of the Lord's return will come unexpectedly, like a thief in the night.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, when people are saying everything is peaceful and secure, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin.
Yeah, most of the time when a woman is pregnant, you don't know exactly the due date you're supposed to be born. I mean, you have speculations. You know, majority of the time a woman is carrying a child for 9 months. But on top of that, it can be premature labor. You can be going into labor early. You could be holding your child for another month or two.
Yep.
You don't. It's unexpected. You know, the Lord is literally telling you, and He's using examples and analogies to tell you, I'm gonna come when you least expect it.
Yep.
The Lord could pull up tomorrow. The Lord could put up next week, next month, next year. We don't know. But the only way we know that it's getting closer and it's any time now by looking at the great signs from heaven, as it says in Luke the 21st chapter. Go ahead.
Yeah, estimates, because just for example, I was supposed to be born on like March 8th, and I was born like 10 days early, which was unexpected.
Yeah.
Unexpected, man.
I think we were talking about that Saturday night after camp. I think we were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
It says, and there will be no escape. But you aren't in the dark about these things, dear brothers. It says brothers and sisters, but it's really brethren. Dear brothers, and you won't be surprised when the day of the Lord comes like a thief.
Yeah, this ain't going to shock us. Now, we don't know what day, but we will know through the Spirit that all hell is breaking loose. It's definitely going to show through the Spirit that it's time to lock and load. All bets is off. We're going to know through the Spirit, man. We're not going to be surprised and shocked because we've been tapped in with Yahweh Bashim Shai. We seek ye out of the book and read, as the brother grabbed earlier. Yep. Okay? We know, okay, well, it's about to go down now. These niggas rolled up to the crib. They threw you in a truck, or you had to make a run from it. You running away from people. Niggas are just trying to strike you randomly.
Is it?
You know, they presenting the RFID chip, presenting onto you. You don't take it. We're gonna kill off your family, or you won't be able to eat. All types of shit thrown in the interrogation room. There's so many signs that is gonna let us know, oh, we in Jacob's trouble now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 5, for ye are all children or sons of the light and of the day. We don't belong to darkness and night. So be on your guard, not asleep like the others. Stay alert and clear-headed.
Now, is it saying that you can't fall asleep and take a nap, be tired? You know, you're supposed to stay up 25/8? No.
Spiritually.
First of all, you're going to kill yourself because you need to sleep. But it's talking about being on your P's and Q's, being a watchman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Paying attention to what's going on. Tap into the news. Read articles. Study. Connected with the scriptures. Look at the meaning of words. Pay attention when you're out and about dealing with people. That's what it means. Go ahead.
It says, verse 7, night is the time when people sleep and drinkers get drunk. But let us who live in the light be clear-headed, protected by the armor of faith and love, and wearing as our helmet the confidence of our salvation.
Somebody, because the scriptures say, somebody grab real quick 1 Peter 5:8, but I believe in the book of Galatians or Ephesians, I think it's Galatians, it says put on the whole armor of the Most High.
Convert.
So you're supposed to put the whole armor on by basically being on your P's and Q's, building your faith up, fasting, reading, doing what the Lord requires you to do, because that's how you build. That's how you grow.
Yep.
Okay? Can't just be sitting around texting in the comment board, Shalom. Yeah, it's about to go down. Yeah, it's about to go down, but what are you doing?
Right.
Eating chips, tweeting.
That works.
Yeah. Got no work, no video. You got a YouTube channel named Steven. But no works.
Right.
You know, created in 2009. But go ahead.
1 Peter 5:8 in the KJV. Be sober, be vigilant. Slacky.
Slacky, what happened? You good, Lloyd?
No, you good. You got it.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you got it. You got you good.
It says, be sober, be vigilant.
Start from the top again, Slacky.
1 Peter 5:8.
Mm-hmm.
Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Now, is it saying that you can't have a drink? No, it's not saying it. It's saying be spiritually discerned. Okay? Pay attention. Okay? And I've been around a plethora of brothers and myself. Some brothers get a little drink in and they start studying.
Yep.
And looking up words and doing videos. You know, they have a little beer here and there, but they locked in the spirit. That's what it means. Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, coming as a roaring lion, seeking who he may devour. Pay attention and watch this devil Esau eat him, because he's making his moves. He's setting his cards up. He's making plays. You know, watch this devil, man.
That's it.
The only reason why we know that there's a possible Ovid Part 2 coming, because the prophets are paying attention, and on top of that, the Lord revealing the secrets unto us.
Yep.
You ask a random nigga, he don't know what the hell is going on, man. And that's not a proud and boastful statement. He don't know what the hell is going on.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. All right, you got something, Lloyd?
No, yeah, I do. This is, damn, did I take it away? Salaki, hold on, I had Sirach 39 real quick. Damn, 39. All right, so this is Sirach 39 in verse 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. So
occupied in prophecy. Go ahead, Salaki.
So, no, you good. So yeah, that's the mindset you want to have. You want to seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, you know what I'm saying, the ancient righteous men, you know, the different trials and tribulations they went through, how they got through it, through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, because we're gonna come I say that. We're gonna come in their footsteps, so to speak. We're gonna go through certain things that they went through for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know. So you need to be occupied and getting this wisdom, you know, occupied in the prophecies. You're hoping and you believe in the prophecies. That's another thing. You have to believe in this. You just can't watch this and you know, take it for granted. You know, and if you don't believe and then you really sincere, you need to pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to increase your belief, so to speak, to increase your faith. You know, you want to be the one. You want to be a believer, man. You know, because it says that all the unbelieving shall die in their unbelief or their unfaith. You know,
Yeah.
so you don't want to be that guy or that sister. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, you don't want to be that guy or that sister, because that applies to you sisters too. Because those sisters that claim to be in the truth, you got things that you got to do too. But it doesn't mean start teaching.
Hell no.
If you got some sisters, you know, we're not talking about you sincere sisters. We talking about those that claim to be in the truth. They be demons. They don't want to listen. They want to teach. Because then you got what you got. You got. I saw the other day. I remember I screenshotted it the other a while ago. But you got quote unquote sisters that are doing videos where they say, "Well, see, look, Esau is not the white man. See, that's why you don't need to be teaching." That's a prime example right there that you women don't need to be teaching. Okay, or you got women on the highways and byways. What was it? It was in Nashville a couple months back, or maybe it was a year ago from now.
Oh yeah.
One of them, I think it was ISUPK or IUIC.
Mm.
Nashville, they had the women out there doing teaching. Completely off, man. You know? So as you do sisters as well, this applies to you as well. You need to do what the Lord requires you to do, men and women. Okay? But you Israelite men especially, you got to make sure you're on point because the Lord is looking at you. Okay? Bro's got anything else?
No.
No, that's all I got.
All right. But yeah, that's probably pretty much about it. I feel like the point's already been made. You know, we were just rolling through the spirit, you know, just wanted to pull something out real quick and throw it on wax. We can go ahead and end it with Matthew 4:17.
Con, this is Matthew 4 and verse 17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
All right, so all these calamities that's going on the earth, all these people dying, all these people getting sick, financial problems, all the things that you can think of that's terrible on the earth, you need to build up a connection with Yahweh Shema Shai before it's too late. Because the scriptures say that the Lord will not meet thee as a man. So when he comes back, he's not coming back to talk. Okay? He's not coming back in the flesh. He's coming back to save his elect and destroy the rest of the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, along with the heathen nations. Okay, so you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and you Israelite foreigners, the speckled birds that's been scattered among the heathen that look like the heathen, but you go back to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're an Israelite, you need to repent. Okay? And build a connection with the Lord before all hell breaks loose, because the Lord is coming back to crack skulls, and we're not playing. You know? We got to keep that in mind ourselves, because we're all subject of death, man.
Mm-hmm.
All subject to death. There's going to be brothers in this truth that will be on their P's and Q's and might have to be a martyr and get put to death. This is something that's deadly serious. Okay? So get your faith up. So that's pretty much about it. Lord, when this was edifying to the elect, and before we close, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Hey, double honors to the apostles, notice that GMS is pushing his word to the supreme power of Yahweh by Shemel Shai. Hey, brothers, keep fighting this good fight of faith. Kwam Yashar, I'm sad here, Shalom, and the Bible.
Shalom.